you that if you're a newcomer, if you're a first-time traveler to the UAE, if you're a first-time visa holder, and it is not an employment visa or an entry permit, but rather a tourist visa, you would need to apply for a round-trip ticket to genuinely travel to the UAE. Now, if you are coming here to the UAE and you are coming on a tourist visa, you can actually purchase a round-trip ticket, and then this is what you do. On reaching the country, on getting to the country or getting into the country, and you get yourself a job, whereas your visa status is being changed, you can quickly go back to the airline, tell them that you are no longer going back to your home country, present to them that you have a residency or stay permit, and then take your balance. Hello beautiful people, and welcome once again to another lovely day in the UAE. Now, as you can see, we are alive, we are kicking, we are still here talking, and everybody might be thinking, where has this guy been? I have not been online to record any videos for you yet. I guess you might be asking yourselves, Charlie, where is this guy and where is he even hiding? Or has he been, drawn by the flood? Hey Charlie, the kind of storm we experienced here in the UAE, I've been here 6 years of my life and I have never experienced such storm. I have never experienced such rain. I have never experienced such thunder striking and then lighting and stuff like that. I've never experienced it ever here in the UAE. But for the first time, there's been flood and everybody is kind of surprised as to how everything happened. But hey, everyone is doing fine. We are doing good. We are doing great. We are still alive and we are kicking. Now we are here reporting to you live from the UAE. I'm the newscaster and I said it. Now the purpose of today's video is actually to address issues pertaining ticketing. Now, ticketing has been a problem to most of the people. Most questions that have been directed to me. Yeah, like I said, we are back to life. Flights are taking off. People are traveling. People are moving about with they are doing well with their day-to-day activities, and everything is fine here. So, if you ask me, if you have any relative here whom you haven't heard from, maybe it might be due to personal reasons. But there were no casualties recorded, apart from people losing their luxurious cars and then houses and stuff like that. There were no casualties recorded. To me, for now, I haven't heard anything of the sort. Now, most people do not know what it takes or how to get to the UAE or the kind of tickets to purchase when coming to the UAE with whichever visa they are coming with. Now, before we continue, I hope most of you know or would bear me witness that I started mini importation back in Ghana. Now, I was importing goods from China to Ghana, whereas I take on pre-orders and then stuff like that. Now, most of you might think that activity stopped. No, it did not stop. Now, my girl Portia Ishan is taking over the pre-order stuff. She's in charge of the pre-orders. In case you need anything from China, Canada, US, Europe, or wherever you are ordering from, just contact Portia Ishan. I'm going to put her contact under the screen so that you contact her for anything you need. Now, she has loads of stuff she's selling. She has blenders in stock. She has lots of things you might be interested in. Just visit her page also on TikTok, which is Portia Pre-Order and More. Portia Pre-Order and More, and you would get to know everything she has in stock.
Call me. They stared me with your orders. 300 cities. Okay. All colors available. I have white, ash, green, blue, pink, all colors available. Thank you. Now,
with that being said, most people have intentions of traveling to the UAE without knowing the kind of tickets to purchase depending on the kind of visas they are holding. Now, I am a resident of the UAE. I have residency permit. I have a residency visa stamped in my passport. Therefore, when I am coming to the UAE, there is no need for me to go and purchase a round-trip ticket. Bear in mind, I am a resident, which means I am here in the country. I live here in the country and I work here. Once my visa is not expired, once my visa is valid, I can travel to the UAE on a one-way ticket, to and from the UAE on a one-way ticket, because I am known to be a resident. I live in the country, I work in the country, I can leave the country whenever I want and then return whenever I want. Only if I do not exceed the 6 months grace period given when you leave the country, I can go and come back on any ticket I want to apply for. Be it one way, be it round trip tickets, I can purchase them. Now, to newcomers, people who only have tourist visas or people who are tourist visa holders, you do not have any rights. You have no right. No airline is going to, give you or sell you a one-way ticket. Okay, no airline. If you want to travel to the UAE genuinely without paying any amount of money to anybody at the airport, the Ghana airport, then you should prevent these things. These are mistakes that people do, and they end up paying in excess. They pay more than they are supposed to pay in getting to the UAE. Okay, now most agents will tell you that they have some dummy tickets, whereas you are being given a one-way ticket, yet there is a return ticket added or attached to it, which is null. It is not valid. I don't know how they do it, but when you get to the airport, you present it to the immigration, and they pay their way through with this kind of ticket. If you ask me, it is not a good idea to come or travel on such visas. But if you have anybody who can do that for you, it is up to you. That is your decision to take or to make. I can't force you on what or how to travel to the UAE. But I am telling you that if you're a newcomer, if you're a first-time traveler to the UAE, if you're a first-time, visa holder, and it is not an employment visa or an entry permit, but rather a tourist visa, if you are holding a tourist visa, if you're a tourist visa holder, you would need to apply for a round-trip ticket to genuinely travel to the UAE. The reason being that each and every country around the world think that if you are traveling to their country as a tourist, you should be capable of taking care of yourself. Like, you have the capabilities, you have the money to fund your trip to and from the country. Therefore, you should present to them a valid ticket that means that you are going to return to your home country and you are not going to get stranded in their country. Therefore, the reason why they take round-trip tickets before you are allowed to fly. Now, most of the times when you get to the UAE, you are being asked your proof of accommodation and then proof of fund. This is also to tell or to show or to prove that you are not going into the country without cash, or you are not going into the country without having a place to go and live or stay. Okay, so these are some reasons why you are being asked all these things when you get to the airport. But listen, I am not here to condemn anybody's job. I am not here to condemn anybody. Okay, if the only means you can get here is by buying yourself or getting yourself a dummy ticket, that is up to you. I am not stopping you. But left to me alone, if you ask me, that is not the right way. Now, if you are coming here to the UAE and you are coming on a tourist visa, you can actually purchase a round-trip ticket. Genuinely, you purchase a round-trip ticket, and then this is what you do. On reaching the country, on getting to the country or getting into the country, and you get yourself a job, whereas your visa status is being changed, you can quickly go back to the airline, tell them that you are no longer going back to your home country, present to them that you have a residency or stay permit, and then take your balance. There are refund conditions attached to your purchase of tickets. So you just go to the airline, tell them that you are staying, you are no longer going back to your home country, present them your passport, and then you take your money. Even though you might not get the money in full, they refund the amount of money that is supposed to be refunded to you. It is better than paying some huge amount of money to agents in the name of getting you a dummy ticket, and then you have to pay your way through at the airport also. This I don't condone with, because at the end of the day, they are not going to take responsibility, or they are not going to pay your way through the airport for you. They will once again tell you to have money on you to pay for some things, at the airport. So therefore, I would advise you don't travel to the UAE on a dummy ticket. Don't do it. It is actually very risky sometimes. This video is actually recorded based on More Time Ivy's inquiry about getting yourself or purchasing yourself a return ticket whilst you're on a tourist visa. Yes, of course, when you're coming, you're supposed to purchase yourself a return ticket so that you don't encounter any problems at the airport. Another means by which you can travel to the UAE on a one-way ticket is when you have an entry permit, which is direct employment. Okay, direct employment from a company here in the UAE. For that one, you can purchase yourself a one-way ticket. No airline is going to, restrict you. No airline is going to deny you a one-way ticket. Okay, if you have a direct employment visa at hand or entry permit at hand, or in case you are processing a freelance visa in the country and they send you your entry permit, you can also apply for a one-way ticket with such visas. Okay, but when you are applying for a ticket or when you are going to purchase a ticket with a tourist visa, then trust me, the right way is to purchase a return ticket, and when you get into the country and you get yourself a job and your visa status changes to resident, then you go to the airline and tell them you are refunding the amount of money you used in purchasing the ticket. A word to the wise, they say, is enough. I think I would make this video snappy, end it here, and then make y'all understand what is really on the grounds here. We are alive and safe. Thanks be to God, nothing happened to us through the storm or through the flood that happened here in the UAE. Now, once again, I am telling y'all that visit Portia pre-order and more for any of your, you know, your orders abroad. Like when you want to order stuff, anything, whatever you want to order abroad, just contact Portia and she's going to help you get them from whichever country you are ordering from to Ghana safely. She's a trusted source. She's one of the best you can ever have in Ghana at the moment in mini importation or in importation. So just get in touch with her, contact her, tell her you got your number from Kofi Techi's platform, and then she's going to serve you very well. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, do well to hit on that subscribe button, be a part of the family, and let's grow it together. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for the love and support. Everything you're doing is much more appreciated. Do well to share the link for others to have a feel of what we are doing here, and then like, comment, place your comments in the comment section, and then share for others to have a feel of what we are doing here. Until we meet again, I hope you stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. See you on the next one.